Okey, hari ini Kopi Panas kita lain macam sikit. Kita tak bercerita tentang situasi dalam negara. Kita bercerita tentang situasi bagaimana sahabat-sahabat kita semuslim, seagama dengan kita yang berada di bumi Palestin.
Ini amat penting sebenarnya sebab kalau kita lihat di dada-dada akhbar, kebanyakan cerita berkenaan dengan keadaan mereka yang berada di Palestin, di Gaza sangat kurang sekarang ini. Tapi sebenarnya situasi mereka sama saja seperti sebelum ini. Jadi kita nak berikan gambaran kepada anda dan bagaimana kita sebagai masyarakat Malaysia boleh turut membantu. Ya, kita bersama dengan tetamu kita pada pagi ini iaitu sangat istimewa, seorang ketua pegawai perubatan UNRWA iaitu United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refuge, Dr. Ghada Al-Jadba.
Dr. Ghada Al-Jadba.
Seterusnya kita juga bawa di studio hari ini iaitu Haji Kamaruzzaman Syahrul Anwar selaku ketua pegawai eksekutif MyCare. Okey, MyCare ni memang antara yang terkenal juga di Malaysia membantu mereka yang kurang bernasib baik di Palestin. Tapi hari ini kerana kita mempunyai tetamu yang agak istimewa, saya kira kita patut mulakan perbincangan dan juga kupasan kita pada pagi ini yang berkenaan dengan keadaan sebenar di Palestin. Doktor, can you explain to us, because you are also one of the refugee in Gaza yourself, so please explain to us, to the viewers, what are the current situations there?
Thank you first. Yes, I am a medical doctor and works as the chief of the health program, which provides the basic health services to about 1.3 million Palestinian refugees who live in Gaza. We provide them with all of the basic life-saving services, which is very needed to them. In fact, the situation in Gaza after all of what is happening after like more than 1 decade or more than 11 years even of a blockade, with this isolation, with this marginalization of about 1.8 million Palestinians live in Gaza, isolated from all of the world. This is like non-human situation at all, with the economic deterioration and social deterioration. Even there is no electricity, there is high level of unemployment, there is like violation of all of the human rights. There is no right for them for freedom of movement, and even for the patients, even for the students. So infrastructure, there is no electricity, there is a scarcity of water. The UN itself reported years ago that Gaza is unlivable place in 2020 because of all of the deterioration of all of these aspects. About 75% of the Palestinians in Gaza, they are served by our organization UNRWA, which is United Nations Relief and Works Agency for the Palestinian refugees. In fact, UNRWA was established since 1949 to serve the Palestinian refugees who were displaced from their homelands in a Nakba catastrophe in 1948, and UNRWA was established by the UN to serve the Palestinians. UNRWA fed them, housed them, provided them with education and health services. And the mandate of UNRWA, as mentioned and dedicated by the UN, is to serve the Palestinian refugees until there is just political solution to them. So this is in brief the situation in Gaza. But let me, before this, just thank you and like first of all congratulate you and say good morning.
We are honored for you to be here.
And say good morning to you. Very beautiful, you are very beautiful as Malaysia.
Thank you.
And to say good morning to Malaysia, the beautiful Malaysia. This is my first visit to Malaysia.
I see.
Yeah, and I was very excited. And I heard a lot about how much it is beautiful, but the most beautiful is the kindness of the people in Malaysia. So good morning, Malaysia, and good morning to the Malaysia, to the people, and to the wonderful government, which is very supporting to the Palestinians and Palestinian refugees, Palestinian case, and UNRWA. And also for all of the people in Malaysia, I have never met this kindness. They are very kind, very supporting to us. And I'd like to have a special thanks, if you like allow me, to Her Excellency Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Wan Aziza, because she is this campaign. We are here in fact to launch a campaign to support UNRWA financially, which is called dignity is priceless. Our dignity as Palestinian refugees, it is not for sale. And this is after the announcement of the US to cut the fund to UNRWA, which means that UNRWA will not serve the Palestinian against. And under the patronage of the Deputy Prime Minister, we are launching this campaign. So special thanks to Her Amazing Excellency, and special thanks to all of Malaysians, to all of the support and the kindness they are providing to the Palestinian refugees and to our organization.
Okey, baik. Tuan Haji, kalau kita dengar apa yang doktor ceritakan tadi sangat menarik. Sebenarnya para penonton, kalau kita boleh ingat, tadi doktor sebut juga tahun 1948 perang pertama antara Israel dengan Palestin sendiri, dan tahun ini 2018 pejam cilik dah 70 tahun kita memperingati perang 1948, dan tadi doktor sebut juga mengenai bagaimana kewangan UNRW itu sendiri disekat, dan kerajaan kita Malaysia, kalau kita imbas ketika pun di Parlimen, di Dewan Rakyat sebelum ini pun banyak usul-usul yang dibawakan supaya kita memberikan kritikan dan juga suatu perkara yang serius tentang potongan ini. So bagaimana doktor dari MyCare sendiri melihat situasi semasa di Palestin dan juga kerjasama antara MyCare dan juga NGO-NGO di Malaysia membantu rakyat Palestin?
Alhamdulillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Pertama sekali, salam al-hijrah.
Salam al-hijrah. Lupa salam al-hijrah.
Okay. Alhamdulillah, Malaysia, as Dr. Rada mentioned about the kindness of the people of Malaysia dan sebagainya kan. So kita telah banyak membantu sebenarnya. Walaupun Nakbah tu telah berlanjutan selama 70 tahun. Sekarang ni keadaan rakyat Palestin tu telah bertebaran di serata dunia.
Betul.
They have about 12 million population, Palestinian in total. I believe in Gaza alone 2 million, in the occupied territories 1/million, almost 2 million, in West Bank 3 million, diaspora outside the world is about 5 million. So they are everywhere looking for refuge or looking for support, looking for masa sesuai untuk mereka kembali kepada Palestin.
Betul.
So ini antara bantuan dan keyakinan yang dapat kita tanamkan dalam diri mereka. They are friends around the world. So how can we help them to make sure that the dignity is being uplifted and so on. So as humans, bagaimana manusia, kita punya sifat sebagai kemanusiaan kita sendiri sebagai seorang Islam, apatah lagi. So NGO di Malaysia telah lama membantu sebenarnya. MyCare sendiri telah terlibat hampir lebih dari 10 tahun.
Betul.
Untuk membantu rakyat Palestin. Dan alhamdulillah melalui MyCare kita telah menyalurkan lebih pada 100 juta ringgit untuk membantu rakyat Palestin di Gaza, di West Bank dan sebagainya. Termasuk juga kalau dicampurkan dengan NGO lain, termasuk usaha terkini Yayasan Kebajikan Negara yang diusahakan pengerusikan oleh Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri Wan Azizah sendiri, yang telah mengusahakan supaya satu dana untuk tabung rakyat Palestin diusahakan supaya dapat membantu. As mentioned by Dr. Rada, USA telah memotong 360 juta USD setahun. So you're talking about 30 to 40% of the needs. Unit was expenses about 1 billion USD a year. And 360 million is about 36% of the total needs a year. So you just imagine the sudden drop of bantuan yang diperlukan. So rakyat Malaysia setakat mana yang kita boleh bantu? Untuk usaha-usaha kini, insya-Allah untuk kita sebar luaskan lagi kefahaman, sebar luaskan lagi objektif kutipan, sebar luaskan lagi tentang keperluan-keperluan. Sebab sekarang ni mungkin kita tak sedar sebab kenikmatan yang kita nikmati di Malaysia, kesenangan kita bangun-bangun dah boleh makan, bangun-bangun elektrik ada dan sebagainya. Di Gaza, electricity is about 3 to 4 hours a day.
Wow.
A day, and it is not fixed. The time is not fixed. It can be 1 a.m. in the morning, it can be 4 a.m. in the morning, it can be 8 p.m. at night. So bila dia nak tutup electricity, dia tutup. So they cannot really manage their lives. So they cannot have a routine practice daily. Masa ni ada elektrik, besok mungkin waktu ni tak ada elektrik. So benda-benda macam ni yang kita perlu usahakan untuk beri penekanan yang lebih, usaha-usaha kerajaan insya-Allah untuk membantu ke arah pembebasan Palestin secara keseluruhan.
Insya-Allah. Okey, baik. Kita ada pemanggil
kita ada pemanggil di talian.
We have a caller. Hello. Okey.
Okey, dah terputus. Okey, tak apa. Kita akan terus buka talian untuk anda. Sekiranya anda mempunyai soalan yang ingin ditujukan ataupun pengalaman boleh dikongsikan, boleh hubungi kami di talian. Okey, kita akan teruskan perbincangan Kopi Panas kita berkenaan dengan perjuangan Palestin. Dr. Ghalda, what are the help that you think that is most critical in Gaza?
Because we are now talking about the funding of UNRWA, so in fact there is a lot of help and support is needed, especially from like country like Malaysia. But now we are focusing on UNRWA because UNRWA is threatened, and even the history of the Palestinian refugees is threatened, and some are trying to rewrite the history of the Palestinian refugees. So we need from Malaysian people and government to support the Palestinian refugees case and to support UNRWA in order to continue serving the Palestinian refugees. As it is mentioned now about the electricity, it does not mean also the only difficulty in the life, domestic life. It also means like sewage treatment, for example. It also means like how the hospitals can run, how our UNRWA health centers and Ministry of Health clinics can run. It is like impossible, and it is like a disaster. It can lead to a lot of epidemics if we cannot like make these environmental issues because if there is no electricity. UNRWA has developed a lot of response plan to Gaza is unlivable in 2020. UNRWA is serving about more than 1.5 or more than 1.4 million Palestinian refugees. They live in Gaza, providing basic life-saving health services, education to about 270,000 students. And also UNRWA feeds about million Palestinian refugees, poor Palestinian refugees. Without UNRWA, they will be hungry, they will be food insecure, they will not find basic health services, which like saving their lives. The students will be left out the schools. So what we need is financial support of UNRWA in order for UNRWA to continue serving the 5.4 Palestinian refugees. They are everywhere in the 5 fields. They are marginalized. They are suffering from refugee status for more 7 decades. They suffer from occupation for more than 5 diseases in West Bank and Gaza. Occupation in this democratic world. Still there is occupation for more than 5 decades, with violation of human rights, with violation of the dignity of the people of Palestinian refugees in West Bank and Gaza. And as I have mentioned, more than a decade of blockade, isolation of the whole world, with like the deterioration of all of the life conditions. And also this is in addition of recurrent wars. We have had in Gaza 3 recurrent horrible wars, which like destroyed all of the hope, destroyed Gaza, not only the buildings, it even destroyed the people itself in Gaza. So this miserable situation that affect all of the life conditions, that affect all of the people in Gaza and elsewhere in the operations that UNRWA serve, is in bad need for UNRWA as a humanitarian organization, as public organization. Even UNRWA, it is not like other NGOs, it is not like other UN organizations. It provides direct services to those Palestinian refugees. It is very unique UN organizations, and it should continue to serve the Palestinian refugees until there is solution. If there is a solution of the Palestinian refugees, like the 2-state solution, political solution, or whatever, the right of return, it is recognized by the UN even. But up to now, there is no solution. There is no political solution, and because of that, UNRWA should continue work. Because of that, we are here in Malaysia, and again, thanks to Malaysia. And maybe what I think Malaysia should be a good model. Malaysia will not like provide all of the needs of UNRWA, but it will be a good model for all of Islamic countries, for all of the, even the countries in the world, which like have the good willing to support the Palestinian refugee and UNRWA. So this is what we want in this case, to support UNRWA financially. UNRWA is very trusted organization. It is an organization even during the emergency, during the war. all of the humanitarian assistance, or most of the humanitarian assistance, were directed to Gaza through UNRWA, because it is very trusted UNRWA. So the people here, the government, when they financially support UNRWA, they can rely on that. Those money will go directly to the Palestinian refugees, to very core services, life-saving services, to Palestinian refugees.
Okey, Doktor dan Tuan Haji, kita ada pemanggil di talian, 2 orang, mungkin ada soalan yang nak diajukan oleh mereka. Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Ya, siapa di talian?
Saya Abdullah daripada Serumat.
Okey, Encik Abdullah, silakan. Ada soalan ke ataupun pandangan silakan?
Di Palestin, kita selalunya bina sekolah, bina rumah, tiap-tiap tahun, 3-4 tahun lepas itu kena bom habis, hancur balik. Lepas tu kita dirikan balik. Selalunya begitu, selalunya jadi tak ke mana. Jadi selain daripada kita bantuan makanan, perlukah rakyat Palestin memerlukan senjata untuk melawan askar Israel? Itu saja. Terima kasih.
Baik, terima kasih Encik Abdullah. Kita ada seorang lagi pemanggil. Hello.
4 bulan insya-Allah.
Hello, siapa di talian?
Nama saya Ahmadi Faisal bin Ruslan.
Okey, Encik Ahmad. Silakan Encik Ahmad, soalannya.
Okay, Nurul Syuhada, apa khabar? You look very beautiful today. So pretty. Freelance.
Okey.
Syuhaida Arifin.
Okey, baik Cik Ahmadi, ada soalan yang ingin ditujukan?
Okey, tentang topik hari ini, Perjuangan Palestin. Jadi, pada pendapat saya, bagus dengan NGO daripada Islamic Relief, Islamic Information Services and Foundation. Orang kata kita tolong menolong dengan kebaikan, dengan hikmah, bukan dengan keburukan, ya. Sebab apa, di dalam Al-Quran pun Allah menyatakan amal ma'ruf nahi munkar, berbuat baik barulah mencegah kemungkaran, kan. Jadi bagus, saya pun pernah melibatkan diri saya dengan NGO seperti Islamic Relief di Section 8 Bandar Baru Bangi. Saya pernah pergi ke Palestin, keluar jemaah dengan ayah saya selama 40 hari, 3 hari. Keluar dakwah tabligh.
Baik.
Bagus, sebuah negara Islam yang memang baguslah. Di sana terletaknya Masjid Baitul Maqdis. Baitul Maqdis memang alhamdulillah bagus, dan banyak melancong ke luar negara, Palestin, Jordan, Mesir, Oman, Mekah, Madinah, Europe, hingga keluar jemaah 3 hari, 40 hari, 4 bulan, sebarkan dakwah ke seluruh alam. Sebab di dalam Al-Quran pun Allah ada menyatakan kuntum khaira ummati ukhrijat linnas ta'muruna bil ma'ruf wa tanhauna 'anil munkar wa tu'minuna billah. Dia terusnya bukalah tafsiran terjemahan Al-Quran. Jadi all the best.
Baik, terima kasih.
Selamat pagi Malaysia, freelance. Yes.
Baik, terima kasih Encik Ahmadi.
Semangat tahun baru barangkali.
Saya rasa Tuan Haji kena komen sikit. Yang kedua tu cadangan. Yang pertama tadi kita buat bangunan, kita bagi bantuan. Akhirnya bila ada serangan, maka bantuan itu habis begitu saja.
Serangan yang terakhir secara besar-besaran berlaku pada 2014. 52 days of war, right? 51 days of war. It started about 5 or 6 days of Ramadan throughout until Shawwal and beyond that. So basically it was a total destruction. Earlier it was in 2012 and 2012. One week, yeah, it was in 2012 and so on. The destruction atau pemusnahan bangunan-bangunan, adakah kita akan membiarkan bangunan itu runtuh begitu sahaja, sedangkan they have got 2 million people in Gaza who are in need. So we are talking about education and educating the people. We are talking about medical hospital and so. If they are being bombed, it is our responsibility to have it built up balik. We have got to rebuild the schools, because we are talking about if you lose that generation, you are going to lose the school. You are going to lose that generation in total. So you have got to educate and rebuild it again, because rakyat Gaza ni, dia rakyat Palestin ni, mereka rakyat pejuang. So they will never stop there. They will never stop at any point of time. So basically, if there is bombing, house were demolished and so, they cannot leave the land vacant macam tu, because people will say, dia orang pun tak nak duduk dekat situ, apa kita nak bantu lagi. So they have got to build balik. We have got to rebuild all the schools. We have built through our partners, strategic partners in Malaysia, EconSave. They contributed about 2 million ringgit to rebuild a school, a building in Gaza. So basically, and all other NGOs basically. I think the Malaysian government has also supported to rebuild the hospital, RNTC hospital, and the building of the Prime Minister's office, masjid, and so on, because they are humans in need. So of course, ya bantuan-bantuan lain kita bantu untuk membangkitkan balik diorang punya jati diri, rohi dia. Kita bantu dari sudut my case sendiri secara peribadi dengan Viva Palestina Malaysia, kita membantu rakyat-rakyat sekolah-sekolah tahfiz, rakyat-rakyat menghafal Al-Quran. We have about 60 halakah yang kita support by the Malaysian public. We are talking about RM500,000 every year through the tahfiz program in Gaza, through Darul Quran wa Sunnah. So these are the areas that we are supporting for them to build their jati diri, jati diri through Al-Quran sendiri. Kekuatan yang dia ada is through kekuatan Al-Quran. Senjata tu we leave to the politicians and so on. So more because they're talking about supplying weapons to the Palestinian.
Itu bukan bidang kuasa
kita. Itu bukan bidang kuasa NGO. NGO we are trying to help the sosial kemanusiaan. Rakyat nak hidup, rakyat nak education, rakyat nak makanan, kesihatan. So those are the basic needs of people in need.
Satu lagi Tuan Haji, through this donation semua, campaign ni macam mana kita nak bantu? Silakan.
Okey, alhamdulillah dilancarkan baru ni pada 8 hari bulan 8 oleh Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Wan Azizah sendiri melalui tabung rakyat Palestin Yayasan Kebajikan Negara. YKN punya tabung boleh bacakan ya.
Silakan.
Nombor di Bank Alliance Islamic Bank, Alliance Islamic Bank dengan nombor akaun 16014 001 001 1300. Itu di Alliance Bank. So basically tabung, alhamdulillah, we are opening up to the non-Muslims because the support is from all human beings. We are talking about humanity. Alhamdulillah kita dapat sumbangan daripada syarikat-syarikat besar. Setakat ni jumlah kutipan telah menghampiri 500,000 dah dalam masa yang singkat ni, seminggu 2 minggu ni kita dah capai 500,000. Bantuan daripada syarikat-syarikat besar, bukan yang even the non-Muslims are supporting because it is about humanity. Saya nak kongsi sedikit pengalaman kami tentang kalau ada mengikuti Freedom Flotilla Coalition, kapal yang di kidnap oleh Palestinian. Pada kapal berlayar daripada Copenhagen pada hujung bulan 5 sehingga ke perairan Gaza, lagi 40 batu nautika hampir ke laut Gaza, tentera Israel telah menculik 22 orang anak kapal yang ingin bawa bantuan kesihatan kepada di Gaza. So out of that 22 passengers, there were only 3 Muslims on the boat. One Malaysian, a Muslim, and 2 reporters Al Jazeera. The rest are non-Muslims. We're talking about Jews on the boat, Christians, and probably free thinkers on the boat. So with the intent to support the Palestinian, you're talking about humanitarian issue. As Dr. Rada did mention, by 2020 Gaza is uninhabitable. You cannot live in Gaza anymore. So that was reported in 2012 before the big war in 2014. So you just imagine
jangka sudah
dipendekkan lagi pada ketika ini. So are we as human nak duduk sahaja dan melihat, or we have got to take the full responsibility, akan dipertanggungjawabkan di akhirat nanti kan. Semua kita bantu, bukan orang lain, mereka seorang rakyat Islam juga.
Baik, itu antara bayangan yang kita boleh berikan kepada anda lah. Jadi ini masa yang sesuai untuk anda menyumbangkan supaya kelak nanti anda tidak akan rasa sesal kerana tidak membantu mereka yang tidak bernasib baik di sekitar Gaza ini. Terima kasih Tuan Haji, terima kasih Dr. Rada bersama dengan kami for being with us today. I hope you enjoy your trip to Malaysia.
I want to have a word of thanks to the organizer of the campaign, the National Welfare Foundation, which is it's shared by the Deputy Prime Minister. Special thanks to this organization. They have really, all of the staff, they have done a lot in order to make this campaign successful. A big thanks to all of the Malaysians for their support to UNRWA, to all of the Palestinians, and for Palestinian refugees. Thank you.
We are so honored to also help you in this current situation. We would love to help more if we could. Okay, thank you Dr. Gada. Terima kasih Tuan Haji kerana bersama kita pada pagi ini. Teruskan usaha murni ini selepas ni dengan kempen yang diadakan oleh UNRWA sendiri, iaitu Dignity is Priceless.
Baik, kita nak ke sana mungkin banyak kekangannya dan kita pun di luar bidang kemampuan kita, tetapi kalau ada sumbangan sependengar Mak Ali Jurah ini, saya rasa ini antara lapangan terbaik. Anda boleh layari dan juga boleh tengok sendiri dah di website MyCare sendiri, nombor akaun semua ada kat sana. Kalau tak sempat nak tulis apa yang Tuan Haji kongsikan tadi, tengok saja di Facebook ataupun laman sosial MyCare. Anda boleh salurkan bantuan semaksimum mungkin, insya-Allah.